Hello guys and welcome to the second game on this channel. Today we are going to make Breakout or Brick Break, or however you want to call it. So let's get started. As you guys can see, the ball and the player are already done. So it's very similar to the Pong project, but some parameters are changed, like the speed of the player and the ball. The ball has the same image as in Pong, but for the player I wanted it so that it looks more like a woody texture. And again, all of the pictures and art are made from my brother. And as you guys can see, there are no blocks inside the level, and it looks like it's even a level that could be later in the game. So if I press play now, and don't lose. These yellow blocks are everywhere, and when the player touches them, they get damage. Currently, they get 1 damage, and they have 3 lives, so they have to be touched 3 times by the ball to vanish. But the problem is now, the ball got out, but nothing happened. But I won't reveal too much. As you guys can see on the bottom left, there are now these 3 smaller balls, and they show how many balls you still have left. So, all in all, you have 4 balls, and if it's out, so if there's no symbols left in the corner, and the ball goes out, you lose. So, there's in total 4 lives. As you guys can see, there's now this red block with the name double HP block, and I don't think it's too hard to know what he does. So it's just a normal block with double HP. And as you guys can see, I also made it so the HP of the blocks are written on top of the block. And there you can also see that the red one has doubled HP. So the yellow one has 3 and the red one 6. And yeah, as you guys can probably see, the next block is done. It's the unlimited block. Its special thing is that it has an unlimited amount of HP. And I don't think it's hard to guess, but it's the black one with the infinity on it. So it doesn't matter how often the ball hits it, it will never get broken. The next block is done, and this time it's got the color green. And it looks a bit weird, because unlike the other colors, this time it has a 1 in brackets and not just the number of health. And this is because the ball's damage scales with the speed it has, and at the beginning it's 1, but the ball speeds up every second, so it always changes. And so if it's fast enough, it one-shots the red blocks and everything. And with the green ones, it doesn't matter how much health, it doesn't matter how much damage the ball has, it will always die in 1 hit. So this one is the weakest of all the blocks. And the next block will be very cool and even has an animation, but I won't spoil it too much. So as you guys can see, the next block got the color orange and has 4 lives. And the cool part about it is the animation, and it happens when it gets destroyed. So there's 1 life left. Now boom! Its ability is to explode on death with this cool animation. And it does 2 damage to the surrounding blocks. And yeah. And the other thing I did was this nice background. So it always changes. So if I press play again, now it's this one, and it also changes on its size and its place. So that's also very nice. And now only one block is left till it is finished. And yeah, let's do it now. The next block is finished, and this time it's a speed block. And like you can hear from the name, every time the ball hits it, it speeds up by 30%. But because if the ball speeds up, it gets really hard to hit it with the player. It only has 2 HP, so you don't have to hit it as much. So it doesn't speed up like crazy. Yeah, and if it hits it again, that would be nice to see. Yeah, so it speed up very much, and it's only 30%, and even now it has to hit him 2 times, so I think that's okay. And that's it with the blocks. Now I only want to add some levels, because now they look like messy and aren't very good. And yeah, so I'm going to do it now. And the first level is done, and I think it looks pretty nice. And I decided to, all in all, there will be 3 levels, and after that there will be an infinite mode. But these 3 levels, they show you the blocks. So in the beginning, there are only the normal and the double HP block. And yeah, because before it was a bit chunky, and I didn't like that the blocks were not aligned good, and yeah, so I changed that. But nothing will happen if all the blocks are destroyed now. And there couldn't even happen something because there isn't a level 2. So that's the next part of this video. Okay, the second level is done now. And also what I forgot to mention before, I added it so the ball spawns before the player every time it goes out, because I thought it was really depressing that every time the ball moved there then there. And I feel it's more controlling and more... it's better, I think. And I also, that's only for testing purposes, added the admin mode. So that the ball can't go out, that's only for showcase. That I can show you the second level more easily. It's because it would take really long till the player would destroy everything, and... yeah, so I added this mode. And it's finished in a second.
1 hour later.
So that's the second level. And here the player will learn about the infinity blocks and the weak blocks. And it's pretty hard level, I would say. And because this one block is really hard to get in this one. That's already done now. And yeah, that's it. As you guys can see, the third level is also finished now. And so I want to show you how I do the levels. So I have this sprite that's called Blueprint. And there all the blocks are perfectly aligned how I want them. And now I only drag the blocks and put them where I want them to be. So that's how I do these levels. And yeah, and in the end I have to delete Blueprint. And now I can show you the level. So again, admin mode activated and start. And with 16x speed, because otherwise it would take too long. And yes, for the third level, you were able to see that there were also the speed and the explosion blocks. And I think you saw it. I think this level is a bit too easy, and I think I changed it. I have to think about it. But yeah, for this part of the video I decided to speed up the process of making the infinity levels. So currently there are only three ones, because This video took me already very long to make and I didn't want to stretch it out even further. So there will be a part 2 where I add more things, and there I also will be add some more levels of the infinity. And currently it works like that. After the 3 levels that are fixed, there's a random chance that these levels appear. So it's random which one appears. And yeah, the first one, I think you guys were able to see it, there were like these rows of blocks. For the second one I decided to make a checkboard similar thing, because it was a request of a friend. And yes, and for a final one, yeah, at the beginning I wasn't sure what to make, but then I decided I want to add like as much blocks as it's possible. So for this one I didn't work with the infinite and double HP blocks, but rather I used a lot of the green weak blocks to really mass it out, and I really placed a lot of blocks. And there are some yellow ones, I think it's like 5, and also some plume and explosion ones, and yeah. Okay guys, for the last part of the video I added a score system, and it works like that if the block is destroyed, like with the red one now, their max HP will be transferred to the score. This is next to the level icon, which shows on which level you are on. And I also added so that the max HP scales with the level you're on. So that if you're on a higher level, the blocks have a higher HP. So if I activate admin mode and speed up, you will see it on the next level, but it's not much because it's only the second one. And yeah, so now the red ones, who usually have 6 HP, have 7, and the yellow ones, who usually have 4 HP, have now which usually have 3 HP, have now 4. This doesn't affect the green ones and the infinity ones, because they should stay so. So the one-shot block should always be one-shot, and the infinity block can't scale. And yeah, it also affects the speed up and the explosion. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give the video a like and join the Discord, and see you the next time.